भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयामदेवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः यशेमदेवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Page number 65, 4th chapter, 59th shloka. यथा माया मयाद् बीजात् जायते तन्मयोऽङ्कुरः नासौ नित्यो न चोच्छेदी तद्धर्मैष योजना तद्वद्धर्मेषु योजना. Gaudapadacharya summarizing the entire Vedantic teaching after completing the Alanta Shanti Drishtanta. In this 59th Karika, Acharya says, you cannot talk about the categories or attributes of the world, because the categorization is possible only when it is there really. Categorization means this is like this is like this. We can say, in other words, it is like attribute. How you categorize now? These are all red flowers, these are all white flowers, these are all yellow flowers. This is called categorization, classification. Categorization or classification, all are possible when there are attributes. All these are not possible in the case of Brahman. What we are saying, Brahman is the cause of the universe is born out of Brahman, the world is, you are talking about so many attributes, all these are not real. Then how can you say, Isha Vasyamidam Jagat? Until now what we have understood, world is mithya. The world, what you are seeing, is not real. Who is Satyam? World is mithya. Then what is real? Brahman is real. Brahman is real. World is mithya. When we say like this, person may ask, any person, Purva Pakshi, or any student question. In some places, Upanishad is talking about Isha Vasyamidam Sarvam. The entire Jagat is nothing but Brahman only. Isha Vasyamidam Sarvam. Bhagavan is pervading the entire universe. Padosya Mukhamasit Bahu Rajanyakrataha. In that Purusha Suktam also, Pado Vishwa Bhutani Tripadasyaamritam Dhivinar. The entire universe is Bhagavan's manifestation only, you are telling. Everything is Bhagavan only, you are telling. Veda mantras are there. Upanishadic mantras are saying, you yourself, and the teacher also saying, look at the world as God, and you are telling, now you are telling world is mithya. Are you not contradicting yourself? Are you not contradicting yourself? One side you say world is mithya, there is no world. Another side, what you say? You look at the world as God. Isha vasyamidam sarvam. Namma think pannamatam. The Purva Pakshi has to raise questions and he has to create the question in our mind, then we have to answer. How? For that, what we answer? We have to answer. Now tell me, which one is Satyam? Brahman is Satyam, you said world is mithya. Then if you say world is mithya, world is not there, that Ishavassimidam Jagat, that Ishavasyopanishad, it comes first statement. In many Upanishads also it comes. Entire universe is the Brahman's manifestation. God is there, you see God. Then you say world is not there. What is the contradiction here? Problem, if world is mithya, point number one, and Brahman is, Brahman means God, according to religion, all God is all pervading. Ishavasya idam chonna, Brahman is in the world. Up world, Brahman become what? Mithya. You say world is mithya, Brahman is cause of the universe. Since world is mithya, Brahman also must be mithya. For that sake only we are studying Vedanta. Years together to arrive at Brahman is mithya, Brahman is unreal. For that we have to, ingeniously we have to answer. Not ordinary answer. Ingeniously we have to answer. What is that answer? World is real, world is unreal. Two answers we have to give. World is real, world is unreal. Already qualifying, further qualifying. Already you are confusing. Why further you are confusing? One entity cannot be real and unreal. Is it not? One entity cannot be real and unreal, both. Either it is real and it is not unreal. If it is unreal, it cannot be real. Shastra says, world is real from one standpoint, world is unreal from another standpoint. What is that standpoint? Asti bhati priyam rupam namachet yamsha panchakam adyatrayam brahma rupam jagadrupam tatodvayam. There are 5 aspects in the world. There is world, Satya Amsha, Anrita Amsha, 2 Amshams are there. One real aspect and unreal aspect put together of the world. Satya Amsha means real aspect. Anrita Amsha means unreal aspect. 2 are there in the world. Anrita Amsha standpoint, if you see, that unreal standpoint, that is Nama Rupa standpoint, name and form standpoint, if you see, or Maya standpoint, if you see, it is not there. World is not there from which standpoint? From Maya standpoint or Nama Rupa standpoint, or Anrita Amsha standpoint, if you see, world is not there. Lord Krishna said, Nacha Masthani, he said. They are not there. Masthani Sarva Bhutani, they are all in me. Adi eppadina? Sadamsha, Chidamsha, Anandamsha, if you take, Bhati means Anandamsha. Asti, Bhati, Priyamanna, Ananda Amsha. Bhati means consciousness, Chaitanya Amsha. Asti means Sadamsha. Asti, Bhati, Priyam. Sadamsha, Chidamsha, Ananda Amsha. Existent principle, consciousness principle, and Ananda principle. If you take these three, world is real. From Satya Amsha standpoint, from Sadamsha standpoint, from Atma standpoint, from Turiya standpoint or Brahman standpoint, world is real. That means what? World is real in its easiness. Existence part of the world is real. Existent part of the world is real. The Sadamsha of the world is real. That is Satya Amsha. That belongs to Brahman. So therefore world is real from Brahman standpoint. Same world is unreal from Maya, Nama Rupa standpoint, name and form standpoint. So what you are seeing is Nama Rupa Amsha, experientially real, factually unreal. Nama Rupa Amsha made up out of what? Maya. Sattva Rajas Tamo Gunatmika Maya Asti Upadana Karana Rupena. So Upadana Karana Rupa Maya Nama Rupa Prapancha is Anruta Amsha, Vyavaharically experienceable, but factually on inquiry it has no satta of its own. Then that satta belongs to whom? Belongs to Turiya Atma Sadamsha, Satya Amsha, Atma Amsha. People do not know these two Amshas, that's why confusion. Yesterday also same connection, same subject. So therefore, this is world, what you are seeing is like an unreal appearance. It is an appearance. And every appearance need not be true. Every appearance need not be fact. For that so many examples you know. I need not tell you, you can enumerate. All experiences are not fact. Sunrise is not fact. Earth is flat is not fact. Earth is flat is not fact. That experience is not correct. And earth is stationary is also not fact. What is fact? All your experiences are all wrong. Therefore, similarly, this also one you can join. What? I am seeing the world. World is there. Experience also is false. Like what? Like dream seed. Dream seed gives the real tree or the unreal tree. In this Karika he says, Yatha Maya Mayat Bijat. Bija means seed. Maya Mayat means an illusory seed. That magician is having a seed. Okay, Maya Mayana, magician is using a seed, suppose. From that seed, what comes? Mango tree comes. And the mango fruits, can you eat? Can you take home? Some mangoes, 3 hours show Swamini. Mangoes ella vandruke. So I want to take one basket of mangoes to my house. Can you take? No mango is available after the show over. No. Because Maya Bijam. Because the bija, the mango seed, what he kept is unreal. The tree is also unreal. Its fruits also unreal. You are taking the mangoes to home also. And then unreal. You cannot take. Maya Mayat Bijat. Jayate Tanmayaha Ankuraha. Same Ankuram. Ankuram is sprout, tree, plant. Comes, real plant comes or unreal? Maya Maya Ankuram only comes. From Maya Maya Bijam, Maya Maya Ankuram only comes. Real Ankuram cannot come. When the real Ankura is not there, real tree is not there, can you talk about that Ankura? Its eternity, its Shashvatam, Nityam, Uchchedi, na Uchchedi. Asau nityaha iti na dharmeshu yojana. Tat dharmeshu yojana. Tadvat. So, first line, first half, second line, first half, fully drishtanta. Similarly, and the second half of the second line is darshtanta. Na asau nityaha na uchchedi iti vaktum na shakyate. So it is neither eternal, what? That ankuram, that sprout, which came out of Maya Bijam. Since Maya Bijam is illusory, this also, tree ankuram is also illusion. It is not true. You cannot talk about it eternity. It is Nityam Maya Ankuram cholla mudiyuma. Can you talk about, I can cut this Maya Ankuram? Can you cut it? Can you cut it? Is it necessary to cut the Maya Ankuram? Unreal Maya Ankuram. Is it necessary to cut the Maya Ankuram? Ankuram anna sprout. Maya Ankuram anna that which is false. That which is not real. Which is a magic seed and the magic tree comes. Magic tree is eternal or no? It is eternal or non-eternal? Non-eternal. Non-eternal. Non-eternal kuda sollakudadu. Okay, because it is not there. How can you say it is non-eternal? It is non-eternal because I cut the tree, Swamini, therefore it is non-eternal and solla mudiyuma. Because you cannot cut it to say non-eternal. So non-eternal also you cannot say. Our rope snake, when you see the snake, is it eternal or non-eternal? It is non-eternal. It is Anityam Swamini. In the snake, rope snake, in the kair vandu paamba paathina paambu vandu nityam illa Swamini, anityam. பாம்பு இல்லைன்னு தானே சொல்லணும், அனித்தியம் சொல்லலாமோ? உச்சேதி என்ன சொல்றார்? Even you cannot cut it, destructible, neither eternal nor destructible. So what? Tadvat. In the same manner, what? Dharmeshu yojana. In the case of entities also, all these objects means which object? All. Put all, entire universe. All these worldly objects also, same manner you have to yojana. Extend this logic. Yojana means extend this logic to this world also. It is Maya Mayam. Made out of Maya. Maya dane, Prakriti da. That's why last class I gave one big statement which is very, very mind-boggling. You should not say world is mind's projection. World is not mind's projection. Mind is world's projection. World is projection is not real, is it not? Projection chonnavadane, it is a hallucination, it is not real, it is a projection. And mind's projection chonna, the one who is projecting projector must be real than projected. Is it not? Attentive. When I say world is mind's projection, projection is unreal, world is unreal, illusion. Then mind is what? Mind is projecting the world, world is real, the projector of the world must be real. Appo mind real aidum. Manassu vandu satyam aidum. According to Shastra, mind is matter. Mind is not real, it is anatma. Such a mind, how can it project the world? If you say mind is the cause for the projection of the world, manaslo unda mana eva, manam moolanta, mano moolam idam jagat, they say, but people mistake it, it is a confusing word. We should not say mind's projection. If I say mind's projection, mind will become real. If mind is real, appo manassu satyam, turiya atma also satyam. Dvaitam vandudu. Appo enna pannanum? Indha manassu edutittu poi andha world lo podano. அத்வைத்தம் பிரம்மான்னு நம்ம அரைவ் பண்ணணும்னா என்ன பண்ணணும்? இந்த மனசு ப்ரொஜெக்டன் பண்றது வேர்ல்ட் இல்ல. இஃப் மைண்ட் இஸ் ப்ரொஜெக்டிங், மைண்ட் வில் ஸ்டாண்ட் ஆஸ் ரியல். இஃப் மைண்ட் ஸ்டாண்ட் ஆஸ் ரியல், அத்வைத்த ஹானிஹி. Therefore, mind also has to join with the world. Okay. Then, but whose projection? World. It is not mind's projection. Mind is also in that illusory world. World projection only. Appo mind also projected by whom? That mind also must be projected by somebody else. மனசுன்னு வேர்ல்ட்ல போட்டுட்டான்னா இட் ஆல்சோ இன் ஆல் ப்ரொஜெக்டட் ஆப்ஜெக்ட்ஸ், மைண்ட் ஆல்சோ. அப்போ ஹூ இஸ் ப்ரொஜெக்டிங் த மைண்ட்? துரிய ஆத்மா, சாட்சி பிரத்யக்ஷம். புரியுறதா? சாட்சி சைத்தன்யம் alone is projecting the entire world, in which world anatmas are what there? Body, mind, complex also. அது கூட சேர்க்கணும். Yeah, you must be courage enough to put this body, mind also in the world. So, mind, body is also mithya. Everything is projected by Turiya Atma. Puja Swamiji goes another higher step. No? Suppose, now keep Vedanta aside. Keep Vedanta aside. Just from general parlance, we'll see people talk about everything is illusion. Everything is illusion. வேதாந்தமே படிக்கல, சும்மா சொல்லுவான். அது என்னமோ தேவதாஸ் சினிமா பார்த்து உலகம் எல்லாம் போய் மாயா மாயான்னு சொல்றான். ஓகே, this person do not know Atma anything. He is telling everything is Maya. Who is saying from his standpoint? His mind, thought, vritti. The vritti is coming from the mind. What vritti? World is Maya. It is illusion. This person with the body-mind complex oda children. Okay? He is telling from the body-mind complex. He is telling this world is Maya. His children அது illusion. Okay, world is illusion. சொல்றவன் யாரு? இவன் illusion தான். அந்த சொல்ற பேச்சு கூட என்ன ஆகும்? அப்போ illusion தான். So speech is also illusion, the talker also illusion, the world is also illusion. எல்லாமே illusion தான் finally. The person who is mind, புரியுறதோ? கொஞ்சம் சட்டில் தான். அதுதான் சொன்ன சுவாமிஜி கோஸ் ஹையர் ஸ்டெப் பண்ண. இது புரியுறது ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். Suppose generally just like that they say, என்னப்பா உலகம் எல்லாம் மாயா அனு சொல்லுவான். ஏய், மாயான்னு சொல்றவனு கூட மாயாதான். அப்போ மாயான்னு சொல்றவனு மாயா இருந்து சொல்றது விஷயம் உள்ள கூட மாயாதான். மாயா இருந்து மாயான்னு பேசுறது அது முடியுமா? Is it possible being an illusion, talking about the illusion, and your talk also must be illusion? Can it have a validity? This is what we have to arrive at. And not just to make joke. This is not a joke I am talking. Ordinary people, just like that, they make announcements, they make statements. Don't trust on anybody, One lady came like that only and said, Swamini, I met so many people, great people also, Swamiji, sannyasis. என்னப்பா அது போய் கேட்டா, என்னம்மா உலகம் எல்லாம் மாயா அனு சொல்லுவான். உலகம் எல்லாம் மாயன்னு சொல்ல, எல்லாம் மாயான்னு எப்படி புரியும்? People, how can they understand? And that means you are confusing the people. If everything is Maya, that is Maya. Who is talking? This person is talking. Who is this person? Body-mind complex. In the body-mind complex, talking is already Maya, illusion. So illusion, talking about the illusion, talking about illusion. Can illusion talk about illusion? If it talks about illusion, that statement also must be what? Illusion. That means there must be someone else, Vilakshanaha, Sarira, Mana Vilakshanaha. Lakshanaha Atma Asti Chaitanyam. In the same mind, Jnana Vritti has to come. Sakshi, no? Turiya Atma, Aham Brahmasmi Jnanam Mulama, that thought comes only in the mind. And the mind of the thought, Jnana Vritti Mulama, Akhandakara Vritti Mulama, what I say, I use the mind, because medium I require to say Aham Brahmasmi. Priya though, to say Aham Brahmasmi, I use the mind. And say what? Mind is unreal. This is pot kaila vechindi, pot is unreal. Pot kaila vechindi, enna solren? Pot is unreal. Adhe madri manas use pandinde aham brahmasmi ani solli manassu poyyanu sollanum. Adha kashtam. Manas use pandinde manassu moolama dana solla mudiyum illana solla mudiyadu. So manas use pandinde tadvat dharmeshu anna adhe artham. All objects are all unreal. They are not real. What is real? The negator of everything is real. The negator of everything is real. Negator can never be negated. Negator cannot be negated. Unnegatable negator. Unnegatable negator. Who is that negator? Unnegatable negator. Dash, dash, dash. Unnegatable negator is myself. Myself and which myself? Body, mind or Atma? Atma. Turiya Atma. I negate the body because body comes under object. I am the negator of the body, I am the negator of the mind. Negator enna use panninde negate pannano. Eppadi? Intellectual. Have to negate pannu, use panninde negate pannamma, nee pona naan cannot talk. I use you, but I know you are unreal. Appo 12 maniki saapida maateda, saapadave anale unreal. Don't you think afterwards, you don't do a vyavahara, I do vyavahara, but I know it is unreal. So what? Even though it is, if I know unreal, I can do happily vyavahara. Doesn't matter. Adi swapnaniki, jagratiki difference. Swapna objects are not available in waking state, but after jnanam, waking objects are available. That's why jnani gurus are available. Otherwise we are otherwise only. Next Karika. Najeshu sarva dharmeshu shashvata shashvati bhidha. Sorry. Shashvata shashvata bhidha. Yatra varnana vartante vivekastatra nochyate. Then what is world? We have to say world is mithya, you have said, but tell me what is the world. Can you categorize? And don't ask, you cannot categorize. Then you said Brahman is infinite. Brahman is infinite, Brahman is Sat principle, existent principle. Is it not categorization? Brahman is anirvachaniyam. Nirvachaniyam means when you are able to describe, it is called categorization. When you are able to describe something, when you are able to give description of something, it is called categorization. When you are not able to describe something, when you are not able to give description of something, that is called anirvachaniyam. Anirvachaniyam. Then how you explain about this world? For that Jnani says, second reason Gaudapadacharya gives, what you are seeing world is nothing but Brahman. What you are seeing world is nothing but Brahman. Brahman is not available for verbal description. Brahman is not available for verbal description. Since Brahman is not available for verbal description, since Brahman alone is world is nothing but Brahman. Therefore what? You cannot talk about the world also. What is world? You cannot talk about the world also. You have to follow this. Suppose if you categorize the world, it means you are trying to categorize the Brahman. Why? Brahman is, what you are seeing is, as world is Brahman. We said, Masthani sarva bhutani. Brahman alone is there. Ishavasyam idam sarvanam. Brahman alone is there. Sadamsha, Chidamsha, Ananda Amsha, that is invisible. Therefore, you cannot talk verbally, describe. Since Brahman alone is available as world, since Brahman is anirvachaniyam, you cannot talk about the world also. But then what is this infinite? Brahman is infinite. Brahman is Sat. Brahman is Sadamsha, existence. All these are not, you are categorizing Brahman. All this means you are not categorizing Brahman. For that we have to answer, it is not come under categorization. It is not come under categorization. Brahman is attributeless. Brahman is attributeless, and then why you say Brahman is infinite? Is it not an attribute? Brahman is infinite. Anantam, Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahma, Swarupa, Lakshanam. Satyam is one attribute, Jnanam is one attribute, and Anantam is another attribute. Now you are telling Brahman is attributeless. All these are not attributes? For that we have to answer. These are all not attributes. How can you say so, na? For example, positive attributes are different, negative attributes are different. We are not talking about the positive attributes. Say, empty vessel. Empty vessel. Emptiness is an attribute. Empty vessel. Vessel is empty. Can you talk that emptiness as an attribute? Then, bald-headed person. Bald-headed person. Bald head is an attribute. Bald head means absence of hair. It's called baldness. Absence of hair is not an attribute. Absence cannot be an attribute. Emptiness cannot be an attribute. Nirgunam means absence of attributes. Infinite means not finite in artham. Infinite, when you say, not finite the meaning. Advaita means what? Not dual in artham. Don't take it as positive attribute. Therefore, he says here, Sarva dharmeshu ajeshu. In the case of all those entities which are birthless, that means all these objects we are seeing, they are really birthless. Then what is this 10 months baby delivery, Swamini? Is it not a birth? Who said it is a birth of Brahman and Chollalve? Nijama porakave illiye. What about the birth of pot? Irukra pot porandada, illada pot porakarada. Irukra pot porakarada, illada pot porakarada. Is non-existent pot is coming into existence or existent pot is coming into existence? You cannot talk either way. Existent pot need not come. A non-existent pot cannot come. Mannulo pot irukka illiya? Mannulo your pot irukku. Irunda pot varada, illada pot varada. Inga oru clay irukku. Mannu. In the mannula and the pot varaporadhu. Irukra pot varada, illada pot varada enna solluvel? எப்படி சொன்னாலும் தகராறு தான். இருக்கிற பாட்டு வருதுன்னா இருக்கிற பாட்டு வர வேண்டிய அவசியம் இல்லை, ஏற்கனவே இருக்கு. இல்லாத பாட்டு வருதுன்னா இல்லாத பாட்டு வர முடியாது. எனக்கு நான் எக்ஸிஸ்டன்ட் பாட்டு எப்படி வரும்னு சொன்னேன். அதனால பாட்டு வரல. பாட் ஹாஸ் நாட் கம். இவன் என்ன கிளே alone appearing as pot. அதே மாதிரிதான் அஜேஷு பர்த்லெஸ். Birthless what? Shashvata, Ashashvata, Abhidha. The word permanent and impermanent. Once everything is birthless, how can you talk about this is permanent, Shashvatam, this is impermanent, Ashashvatam? Karika number 60, say, the word permanent and impermanent. How can you say? Once it is not born. Pot is permanent or impermanent? Impermanent, Swamini. Impermanent and sollave mudiyadu. Na, ivide irundadane nijama permanent impermanent pesa mudiyum. Illaya? Adinala impermanent nu sollakudadu, permanent nu sollakudadu. If you either you say no, you are giving reality to the pot. If it is impermanent nu sonnalu, you are categorizing in the pot, you are giving reality to the pot. If you say it is permanent nu sonnalu, you are giving reality to the pot. Either way, you should not give reality to the pot. There is no pot at all other than clay. But then pot is what? What is pot? Vacharambhanam vikaro namadheyam mrittika ityeva satyam. Clay alone is satyam. Pot is a verbal. It is on your lip because of slip. Slip and ajnanam. Ajnanathinaala you are telling pot. Think panni paarunga. Veetukku poi oru pot vechinni. Oh pot nijama irikkiya ille. Kadiyave kadiyadu. Then what? Vivekaha na uchyate. This permanent or impermanent cannot be applied. Then distinction. Tatra na which distinction cannot be maintained with regard to an entity where the words do not function. Where the words do not function means you cannot talk about that object exactly. As long as you are not doing enquiry, everything appears as real. If you start enquiry like onion, if you go on peeling out the onion, what will remain? Nothing will remain. Start first peeling out. No? What is this entity exactly? Every object you take. What is this? Flower. Flower illa cholre. Flower. Take out one petal. Is there flower? Cloth you said. Take out one thread. Cloth is there. Desk you said. Remove right leg, left leg, front legs. Remove the top portion. Is there desk? Once you dismantle, that form is disappearing. That means the name is given to something else. It goes all the way to existence. What is that existence? Brahman. So, Shashvatam, Ashashvatam. This distinction you cannot make. Tatra, yatra, varnaha na vartante. Where there is no description is possible. Words do not function. Yacho, yato, vacho, nivartante, apra, apya, manasa, saha. Where words cannot reach. For that, one technical term is Shabda pravritti nimittani are not there. Shabda pravritta nimittani abhavaha. Verbal description is not available. Varna, pada, vakya, padya, gadya are not available. Shabda pravritti, here you cannot talk about jati. Brahman belongs to which jati? Word, since world is, Brahman is available as world form, so you cannot talk about the world. Therefore, it doesn't have a jati. It doesn't belong to a species. Guna also is not there. Then kriya, atma, turiya atma is nishkriyaha. So it has no function at all. Dravyam, it can never come under a substance. It is not a substance. Sambandha, there is no question of relation because there is no second thing to have a relation. Second thing, Anna? I have my daughter, I have my son, I have relation. How can you say no relation? I say there is no second real thing to relate. Other than Brahman, there is no second real thing to relate. Then what is there? There are many unreal things which are unreal. Unreal things can have real relation. Unreal things can have only unreal relation. A real thing is only one, that is Brahman. Ekameva Dvitiyam, therefore no relation, na sambandha. Unreal things are many are there. Unreal entities, many of them are there. Their relation is also unreal. So husband relation, wife relation, daughter relation, son relation, house relation, car relation, all relations are relations, but unreal relations. As long as you give reality to that all relations, you are in trouble. You want to come out of trouble? Take out the reality in those relations. Nama vidamaattam, the misery thin adindi irupom. Adi eppadi Swamini? How can I leave my son? How can I leave my daughter? Yaru chonna, don't leave. Don't leave. You should not leave. Be with them. But know that relation is neither permanent nor impermanent. If you say permanent or impermanent, you are giving reality. No, words cannot reach, because Brahman alone is there, in which Brahman sambandha is not possible, because there is no second real thing, and the real very important. Even though there are many dream lo, you are seeing adha solla porar next. Na idhukku sollanu. Avare solla porar. Yadha swapne vango. Now, what is the final conclusion of this Karika? Jagat anirvachaniyam. Because Maya is anirvachaniyam. Because Nama Rupa is Maya. Since Maya is anirvachaniyam, Nama Rupa Jagat is also anirvachaniyam. Jagat is anirvachaniyam, nirvachaniyam and describable. Anirvachaniyam means indescribable. Jagat is anirvachaniyam because Maya is anirvachaniyam. Statement number 2. Brahman is anirvachaniyam because Brahman does not have attributes. Which means I cannot talk about Jagat and Brahman. And the final conclusion. Brahman is anirvachaniyam because Brahman doesn't have attributes. Therefore, anirvachaniyam. Jagat is also anirvachaniyam because Maya mayam Jagat. Maya also anirvachaniyam. Either way, you cannot talk about world, you cannot talk about Brahman. Therefore, don't talk about Brahman but understand. Then you are talking, no Swamini. I am talking to make you to understand. Okay. Therefore, Brahman description we are not giving. What is not Brahman we are describing. That description is unreal and describe pannindirike. Okay. So, which means I cannot talk about Jagat or Brahman. Next Karika, 61. Yatha swapne dvaya bhasam Chittam chalati mayayam Tatha jagradvaya bhasam Chittam chalati mayayam. The same like 3rd chapter 29th Karika Advaita Prakaranam. The same Karika but one word is different. There instead of Chittam Manaha was used. Here Chittam word is used. That is the difference. Instead of Chittam, there Manaha is used. Here, instead of Manaha, Chittam word is used. But the same meaning. So, therefore, I will just give meaning. Chittam chalati dvayabhasam jagrat. In the jagrat avastha, in the waking state, we are all in which state now? Once in a while I have to remind you. We are all in which state now? Waking state, jagrat avastha. Waking state, jagrat. Dvayabhasam, the seeming duality. Dvayabhasam, abhasama irukkennu solran illaya, moonju eppadi irukappa abhasama irukkenna. Idella abhasam dhaan. Dvayabhasamna duality, seeming duality. This house, that is a car, that is tree, this man, this lady, and that all differences. No? Dvayabhasamna duality. Nana theriyaradu. Differently theriyaradu. Dvayabhasam. Who does this? Chittam chalati. The mind spins. The mind spins. The cosmic mind is called Maya or Ishvara. That's why don't say individual mind spins the world. Okay, individual mind spins only Swapna. If Swapna Drishtanta he is giving, similarly you have to apply to Jagratana. The mind spins a seeming duality in the waking state through Maya, just as the mind spins Chittam Chalati Dvayabhasam Mayaya Swapne. Yatha Mayaya Swapne Chittam Dvayabhasam Chalati, just as in your dream. Slokam apram paaklam. Now come to dream. Okay. Don't sleep. Okay. And come to dream anna, if you have to go to sleep and go to dream anna. Come to dream anna, dream example ki vaango. You are seeing the dream objects. Dream elephant, dream tiger, dream house, dream car, dream man, dream woman. You are seeing. All these objects you are seeing, where are they? Are they really outside in your dream? Is there an elephant? Is there a tiger outside? No, they are not there. Then where are they? How they are appearing? They are all appearing because of your mind, individual mind. Mayaya. Because of your individual mind spins. It spins in a chalati. What is the condition? And the swapnam condition in to get a dream, what is the condition? Sleep is the condition. Nidra samaye. Jagrata avasthayam yad drishtam yad shrutam tad janita vasanaya nidra samaye yad prapancham pratiyate sa swapnam iti uchyate. Whatever you have seen in the waking state that you are, those vasanas are come to surface in the dream, and those vasanas project the objects. Are they real? How they are created? By mind. Whose mind? My own mind. Which mind? Individual mind. Like that, one mind spins the dream objects which are real or unreal. Konja seddama sollunga. Innu konja seddama. Unreal. Can they become any time real? Any object of the dream? எனக்கு பிடிக்கும்னு சொல்லி கொஞ்சம் ரியல் ஆக முடியுமான்னு ஆக முடியாது. We are very clear because it is projected by me only, one individual mind. Similarly, come to the first line, he says Jagrat api mayaya. Adi swapna. Adi வந்து swapna avastha. இப்போ this world you are seeing is another dream. அங்க வந்து swapna prapancha. You are seeing what? Jagrat prapancha. Jagrat prapancham projected by the total mind. Because you and your one mind disappears, world continues or not? Continues. Therefore, this is created by the samashti manaha, that is called Ishvara. Ishvara. Maya sahitam Brahma. Ishvara is the cause for the entire universe. That projection. Tadvat. Chittam chalati dvayabhasam. So the world is mithya. Point number 1. Point number 2. The world is ajnana karyam. Point number 3. Ajnana karyam means a product born of ignorance. Ajnana karyam. Karyam means a product. Ajnana means ignorance. The world is a karyam of that ajnanam, means the world is born out of ignorance, means ajnana karyam jagat. Ajnana karyam jagat is, it means a product born of ignorance. Jnana badhyam. It is, can be negatable through knowledge. Dream can be negatable or not. Dream can be falsified or not. Dream is false. When you say? After waking. Not in dream. Now you are all in waking state. In a waking state, you cannot say world is real. In a waking state, you cannot say world is unreal. You are all listening carefully. I am very happy. In dream, you cannot say dream is unreal. To say dream is unreal, you have to wake up. Waker alone can say dream is unreal. Similarly, the waker cannot say the waking world is unreal. So, waker has to wake up what? How to wake up? Here, wake up means knowledge. I am Turiya Atma Jnanam alone is wake up. Uttishtata Jagrata. Come out of the waking sleep. This is another sleep. Ajnana Nidra. In the sleep means not real sleep. And the waker has to understand, come, arise, elevate himself from, herself from Ajnanam. Jnanam, that's called Jnana Chakshu, not fleshy eyes. Jnana Vritti, Akhandakara Vritti. It's called waking. Waking to what? My real state. It's not a avastha. You have to, there is no avastha. Irukkiradhu mood avastha da. Ide podum. Jagrata avastha, swapna avastha, sushupti avastha, mood avastha lande. Turiya avastha is not an avastha. Okay? Swamini, I have to go to Turiya avastha to understand Brahman. Let me go to fourth state. Turiya vanna fourth. Fourth state. Fourth state lan Turiya atita avastha anna. அப்படியெல்ல கிடையாதப்பா. துரிய அவஸ்தா துரியாதீத அவஸ்தா, which is not an avastha. Now here itself, when you are in waking state itself, you can say, I am Vishwaha, waker. I the Turiya Atma am playing the role as waker. Wakerhood is unreal, waking world is unreal, waking world objects are unreal. I the Turiya Atma is Satyam. I the Turiya Atma, to say world is unreal, I have to play a role. Important point. To say world is unreal, I the Turiya Atma has to, as Turiya Atma I cannot say world is unreal. I the Turiya Atma has to போட்டுக்கணும் வேஷம். என்ன வேஷம்? என்ன வேஷம் போட்டுக்கணும்? விஸ்வா. விஸ்வாக்கு இங்கிலீஷ்ல பேர் என்ன? Waker. Say, I the Turiya Atma has to வேஷம் போட்டுக்கணும். Waker role போட்டுண்டே என்ன சொல்லணும்? The waker role, the waker பார்க்கிற உலகம் எல்லாமே பொய்தான். அந்த வேஷம் போட்டுக்கிறவன் இருக்கானே, நான் துரிய ஆத்மா, நான் தான் சத்தியம். இந்த வேக்கர் வேஷம் இஸ் மித்யா. வேக்கர் பார்க்கிற வேக்கிங் வேர்ல்ட் இஸ் மித்யா. Therefore, I am neither waker nor related to, as waker only you are related to other people. Now you are Turiya Atma, you are not waker, then what about your relations? Adi kuda role da. Waker, Vishwaha having roles. As Vishwa I have roles, as Atma no roles. That is why Jnana Badhyam Ajnana Karyam Jagat. So what are the three statements again? The cosmic mind is called Maya or Ishvara's mind. Second point, Antahkarana Vritti Dvara Swapna Srishtihi. Antahkarana Vritti Dvara Swapna Srishtihi. That means individual mind. Antahkarana Vritti, individual thought. My own vasanas, and I only project my vasanas, I see. But your projection, your mind, your dreams are different. Husband and wife, யுவர் ட்ரீம் ஐ காட், மை ட்ரீம் யூ காட் அன்னது கிடையாது. யார் யார் ட்ரீம் அவங்களுக்கு தான் செப்பரேட். ஈவன் தோ தே ஆர் வெரி க்ளோஸ், திஸ் நாட் ட்ரீம் இஸ் நாட் சேம். That's why antahkarana vritti dwara swapna srishtihi. Point number 3, maya vritti samashti manaha. Maya vritti dwara jagrat prapanchasya srishtihi. Jagrat prapancha srishtihi, as the srishtihi. Dream is real srishti or unreal srishti? So you are also Ishvara. Creator தானே ஈஸ்வரன், என்ன கிரியேட்டர் தான். இப்ப நம்ம கூட ஈஸ்வரன் தான் இல்லையா? நம்ம கூட கிரியேட்டர் தானே. என்ன கிரியேட்டர்? சொப்ன பிரபஞ்ச கிரியேட்டர். நான் கூட சொப்ன பிரபஞ்ச கிரியேட்டர். எலிஃபென்ட், டாக், அனிமல்ஸ், பேர்ட்ஸ், ட்ரீஸ், ஹோல் வேர்ல்ட் ஐ எம் கிரியேட்டிங் இன் த ட்ரீம். ஐ எம் த கிரியேட்டர் ஆஃப் த ட்ரீம். தேர்ஃபோர் ஃபார் ஸ்வப்ன பிரபஞ்சனுக்கு ஈஸ்வரன் யாரு? நான் தான். ஐ எம் த கிரியேட்டர் ஆஃப் ஸ்வப்னா. ஐ எம் த ஈஸ்வரா ஆஃப் த ஸ்வப்னா. But unfortunately in Swapna, instead of remembering I am creator, what happens there? I forget I am the creator of the dream and I scream in the dream. I became a creature in the dream. Creator became creature in the dream. Yenna? Waker lost the sight I am waker. But whereas in waking state, Ishvara samashti manaha, as a creator of the universe, never lose sight of. I, the Turiya Atma, never lose sight of myself. I am creator, I am creator, I am ever creator, I am never the creature. If you are a samsari, you are a creature. If you are a creator, you are master. Therefore be a master, never be a creature. Next Karika will read 62. Advayam chadvaya bhasam chittam swapnena samshayah. Advayam chadvaya bhasam tatha jagram na samshayah. Same idea he is continuing in this Karika also. 30th shloka of 3rd chapter. Previous one, 29th Karika. This is 30th Karika of 3rd chapter. Same chittam comes here instead of manaha. Advaye chittam dvayabhasam swapne na samshayah. There is no doubt. There is no doubt about what? In the dream, Advaye chittam, the non-dual mind, that means waker mind. One mind then, one mind only appearing as what? ஒரே மனசு தான். அதே மனசு டைகர், லயன், அனிமல்ஸ், பேர்ட்ஸ், ட்ரீஸ் எல்லாமே ஒரே மனசு. இத்தனை எப்படி தெரியுது? அத்வயன்னா ஒரே மனசு வந்து துவயாபாசம், சீவிங் duality. நானா so many objects you are seeing in dream. Only one mind. One mind la இத்தனை பொருள் எப்படி பார்க்க முடியாது? How you are able to see so many? Yes, I am able to create so many objects in the dream. One mind. Advayam manaha. எத்தனை மனசு இருக்கு? டைகர்னு பார்க்கறதுக்கு ஒரு மனசு, லயன் பார்க்கறதுக்கு ஒரு மனசு, எலிஃபென்ட் பார்க்கறதுக்கு எத்தனை மனசு இருக்கு? ஒரே மனசு இத்தனை ஆப்ஜெக்ட்ஸ் கிரியேட் பண்றது. அதே மாதிரி there is no doubt in that. Tatha Jagrat api, in the waking state also, Advayam, the non-dual mind of Ishvara, appearing in the form of waker's world. Jagrat dvayabhasam, in the seeming duality. This is another periya swapnam, adi chinna swapnam. Okay, this is also swapnam. Na samshayaha, there is no doubt. Yariki? Gnaniki. அஜ்ஞானிக்கு இருக்கும், இருந்துட்டே இருக்கும் சம்சயம். பட் ஞானிக்கு சம்சயமே கிடையாது. Then next Karika, I will see later. Very, very important portion is going to come from 63 onwards up to 67. Gaudapada Acharya is going to bring a particular, a nice method. Very, very interesting and very technical and worth to listen and assimilate. That we'll see in the next class. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.